Hello, this is Beta Ben, and welcome to Let's Play South Park Chef's Love Shack, which was a game I always saw at Blockbuster and never rented. Not because I wasn't allowed to, just because it never really looked like a game, but it always intrigued me because it was South Park. I think this was on PlayStation as well, which probably explains why the audio is so terrible. This is the N64 version. Turns out only I was hearing the bad audio, and the audio is fine on the capture, so give the game an extra star point or whatever. You could fit as much audio as you wanted on a PlayStation disc.
Hello,
it was expensive.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Before we get started, we're going to need your help.
It was expensive to put on a cartridge.
How many contestants will be playing today?
Alright, just one. Just me, all by my lonesome. I'm presuming this is like a quiz game, but I don't actually know.
Going solo, huh?
Oh. Who are you?
Pick me.
Featuring actual samples from the game. I'm gonna go with, well, Kyle's the smartest, but Eric's also the most likely to cheat. So here's some jokes already. Quickie, a foreplay, good loving, hard and heavy. Should we go with foreplay? I don't really know what any of it means. 4 rounds, that makes sense.
South Park Cable Access welcomes you to Chef's Love Shack, the sexiest, sultriest, most sensual game show.
I want to believe that it's intentionally this bad, just to, well, I don't know, just to add to the vibe.
And now, won't you give it up for your host,
is it a fully voiced quiz?
edible, and ultimately unforgettable Chef.
Hello everyone, welcome to Chef's Love Shack.
I mean, to be fair, it does look pretty true to the show, doesn't it? I mean, the show looked like shit, which helps.
Lovely lady number 1 is Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
Roy, why the hell can't we ever get lovely ladies?
Sorry, Chef. The cheerleading squad had practice today.
All right.
I would question how many times you could play this and still get an enjoyment. I think these are the round. What a dump, hot, strong, and dark. Let's go with that, as opposed to mighty hermaphrodite. Damn, baby, he wrote the badass music for Superfly.
Now look what happened.
I couldn't move the fucking cursor. The first 2 options I picked didn't work. Okay, famous gay cowboys, fireman, sucks, or Canadian. Let's go with famous gay cowboys.
Oh my, that sounds like it's double down time.
I'm doubling down.
How
Apparently.
much are you going to bet today, kid? Now for the question.
Fuck it, why not? Alright, here we go. Which famous artsy male pair wrote the musical Oklahoma? I can't make the fucking thing move.
What category will it be, Eric?
I feel like I'm not. There's something I don't understand here. Let's go with aliens, assholes, and anal probes. My specialty. Starving Marvin wants to live in South Park as a resident alien. He needs. Oh fuck me! I've just realised you have to buzz in to be able to answer, and then you pick your answer. All right. Stampede, minigame madness.
If you're not sure how to play, check the instructions. Your controls are displayed beneath your lovable South Park character. It's
Okay,
time
so
for
A is to
gameplay
run,
round.
B is to hurdle. Haul ass and stay ahead of the herd. Jump over logs and rocks. Don't become a cow patty. Oh, not huddle, hurdle. I may have said hurdle, as in jump. You ready? Oh god, it's a terrible flash game. This is fucking hard as well. They're faster than you. Oh, I see. So distance. I don't know. I feel like there was a bonus in there for not. Oh, I got. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did all right there.
That was a great game. What category will it be, Eric?
All right, historic boat rides, West Side Story. We'll go Mighty Hermaphrodite. He-Man Arnold Schwarzenegger gets preggers in this 92 Hermap. It's Junior. I know that. If there's one thing I know, it's weird films. Let's go Volcano Disasters.
Oh my, that sounds like it's double down time.
Alright, time for a double down. I can pull myself out of this hole by doubling down.
Now for the question.
Just always bet high. Alright, here we go. According to Bob Brady's training film, what should you do in the event of an eruption? It's stop, drop and rock. It's duck and cover, I think.
Who says y'all are a bunch of dumbasses?
I think by doubling down I might be on the board. Right. Giant Japanese monster bad, snack cakes, hippie crap. Okay, I'm good at this. Drugs are bad, okay. During Woodstock, what colour acid were hippies warned not to drop? Fuck.
Too bad.
Why did I answer?
Let's jump straight into
You don't lose anything if you don't answer. Alright. Beefcake, Spank the Monkey, Asses in Space, Chicken Lover, or Eat This.
If you're not sure how to play the game, check the instructions.
Use both hands to stuff your
controls are
face with
displayed
pie.
beneath your character.
Push
Great.
eaten
Let's see
pies
who's got
away
the
to get
skills for
more.
this game.
Pig out till the clock runs out. Left hand, right hand. Why would you use A and B for left hand, right hand and not the shoulder buttons? And also, why is A the left hand when it's the button that's on the right of the controller? Because it's mirrored and I'll be looking at him, that's why. Alright. It didn't tell me how to push. There was no instruction of what the push button would be. It's down on the control pad for some reason. So to do this, you alternate pushing the A and B button, and then you push down on the control pad, which I'm sure they didn't tell you how to do. But there's no downside for just rapidly pushing down. So if you just hammer all three buttons, you'll eat pies. Also, I've just realised they didn't put computer players in. Right, Chewy Surprises, MK, Sira Sira, Foul Balls. I'm going to go Chewy Surprises. There's a chance it's about Star Wars. Chewy has a kid. What's his name? Lumpy.
Way to go, children.
I don't remember what Chewy is, but for some reason I get the name Lumpy in there. Let's go with Jimbo's Good Kill Hunting. Jimbo was a massive character in early South Park. I've rewatched South Park recently. That's why I'm getting a lot of these questions right. Because I happen to have rewatched most of South Park fairly recently. Don't shoot me. I'm only the piano player. Which South Park guest said it? I think Elton John. Yes. Nice.
What category will it be, Eric?
I'm super. Thank you for asking. The P in pool. The P in pool. I remember this episode. It's the one with the giant snake. As a Brit, Pip thinks pissed means, well, you're drunk. It's just what pissed means. That might as well have just said, what does pissed means? Oh, here we go. Come on. Asses in Space. Yes, that's the one I wanted.
If you're not sure how to play the game, check the instructions.
Wipe the asses out, all of them.
beneath your character.
Use your gas to cruise around. Keep those aliens off your tail. May the farts be with you. Okay, so A is fire and B is thrust. And I'm suspecting, what is not telling you? Oh, there's more fucking controls. I think that means left and right on the control pad.
Asses in space.
Ah, I've just realised this game won't use the control stick because it probably did come out on PS1 as well. And they didn't have a control stick, so it would have just been easier to mimic the controls for both games. This is just asteroids. Asteroids. I get it. It's asteroids, but you can't move. It's asteroids how I would play asteroids. Cause... Okay, I was about to say you can't move and shoot, but it seems like you can a bit. Oh, no, you can move. I just forgot there was a button for it. See, this is actually a fun little game. I could see these mini games actually working surprisingly well with multiple people for the most part. They're just classic Mario Party style mini games. Shit. That's a particularly good one. And I would presume that it's just last man standing. Well, just get as many points as you can. Or there's an outside chance you play the mini games separately and it's horrendous.
Now that's family entertainment.
If you're in a Let's Play channel situation where you only play Mario Party and you need a break, play this one. Right. 1991 Denver Broncos, Hot, Strong and Dark. A form of herpes. Let's go for that one. It's a form of herpes, you know. Alright, double down. Doubling down is how I get nearly all my points. Because it's the only logical way to get any points. Holy Dungeons and Dragons. Under a microscope, the herpes virus looks like... I think it's an 8-sided die. Fuck.
What category will it be, Eric?
What they also do is they don't tell you the answers to add longevity to a game with probably not that many questions. Sucks or Canadians. Actors suck big time. Find the Canadian amongst the suckage. Damn it.
What category will it be, Eric?
I've lost all my points. Worcestershire sauce. Let's go for that one. As I suspect it's an England-based question. Who introduced Worcestershire sauce to grocery shoppers? Liam Perrins.
Very good.
Just, they make... This is really weird. We would call Worcestershire sauce Liam Perrins sauce over here. Some oddly specific English questions. Either this game has the best localization in the world, or a lot of it is based off one episode. Soda shake. Watch chef's hands as he switches cans. Find his shaken can. Shaken cans is like making... Okay, that didn't help. Pick can left and right. Fine. So he's going to shake one up, then shuffle them all around. It's hard to imagine that this was a full release game, isn't it? So it's the one on the right. Yeah. I've got it.
Go ahead.
I kind of lost it for a bit in the middle, but I'm almost certain it's this one.
Nope.
Ah, I lost. Devastating. There's a subtle irony to the fact that a new Mario Party game has just come out. Super Mario Party. It's really good. I own it, and just not touching it with a 10-foot pole. I'm going for this. So I won. Yeah, good on me.
Join us next time when we'll play Chef's Love Shack with 4 bodacious
what does that say?
models.
Shut off the damn game.
You mean it?
Sure, Chef. Sure.
That's it. Game's over. You can leave now. This feels like a game that should have existed as like a free game you would play in bars, and somehow was like ported to consoles. Can I? Yep, Acclaim Studios. That was it. That was fair play. When they said, you know, quick, they meant it. Also, watch South Park on Wednesdays at 10 PM on Comedy Central. That's almost correct. I think it's on Fridays now. I do like the whole conceit of this show is that it's a public access TV show that Chef does. So it makes sense from like a certain point of view, doesn't it? Yeah. They could have probably given you more than 4 characters. Logically, he has the least speaking lines. Should we do just a quickie?
Just a quickie then.
Fair play. It's quite a quick game, isn't it? There's not too much dicking around for the most part. And I do like the mixture of mini games and just actual questions. And the fact that the questions are sometimes trivia based and sometimes South Park based. Big boned, ashes to asses, epoxy. Let's go with big boned. I'm an expert on bones. To lose a pound of fat, you must burn up this many calories. It's not many.
No.
But it's more than that. Damn it. Mighty Hermaphrodite. Well, let's find out. Does the same category just give the same question? Because I think it might. Which if it does, that limits the amount of questions, doesn't it? Just always the most. Always double down and double down some more. Cartman's mum is a hermaphrodite. That means she has a hoo-hoo dilly and a fireman. 2 cha-chas, a hoo-hoo dilly and a cha-cha. I think... I was trying to work out the code there. It means she has both. Fireman's a penis, I know that much. But hoo-hoo dilly rhymes with Willy, that's the key. I'm now specifically doing categories I've already done before to see if I get this rocket. Okay, so it's not all the same. Right, who of these is comedian? I think it's Brian Adams. Yes, I knew he was Canadian.
Let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
Cliff Richards is English, I know that. And bad kitty.
If you're not sure how to play, check the instructions. Your controls are displayed beneath
Alright,
your
so
level
jump,
top
up,
part.
down, left, right. Not even gonna read the instructions. It's just Donkey Kong, isn't it? It's a bad Donkey Kong is what it is. Okay, you can't climb the ladders very easily. The key to this is to... Alright, so even jumping the balls is very hard. In Donkey Kong, like, the jumping is very particular, isn't it? Alright, don't throw another one, you bastard. Alright, I got... Oh yeah, I seen. I'm looking, and there were a lot of collectibles I didn't pick up. So how would that work with 4 people? I wonder. Famous gay cowboys. Let's go for that one. Is that a joke about Brokeback Mountain? I don't know. Brock Hudson paired with James Dean in what famous movie about Texas oil barons?
Now look what happened.
I don't actually know. There's no disadvantage to not answering. Or fudge. Dude, it's that weird guy from the bookmobile and he wants to know who wrote Super Fudge. Damn it. I don't know. I didn't know. I knew it wasn't the first 2. Limeys and teabags and frogs. Oh my. This is probably an English-based question, so I should get this with ease. Tea time. British teabags love to eat these sissy snack cakes while sipping tea. The correct answer is scones.
Great job.
Actually, you'd have a cream tea, which is like a meal in itself, which is a pot of tea, scones, jam, and clotted cream. Avalanche. It's a meal in the same way that breakfast is a meal.
It's time for a gameplay round.
Slalom, jump, up, down. That's fine. Outski the snowy wall of doom. I got this. Oh yeah, white. That doesn't work so well, does it? Oh well. Cheesy perfs. I'm assuming avoiding the trees is a thing to do. Oh, I can jump. I died. I suspect in the original you would have been able to actually see some snow there, but probably not so much here.
Oh,
I can't... Yeah, I was going to say there can't be much more left. I think I actually got more points there than I did last time. So, you know, it's not a great game to play on your own, but what you can do is, you know, you could write down your scores.
You mean it?
Sure, Chef.
I would strongly advise... I'm going to watch the credits this time. I would strongly advise you to play with no sound, though. I do wonder if the game was originally like that, or if it's just like this. I'm playing on an emulator, but it's normally faultless as an emulator. How many people worked on it? Like it's a fair amount of people on it. Like it's not like 5 people in a cupboard, is it? It's enough. There was one programmer for the N64 though. That's rather telling, isn't it? Ah, Michael was Canadian. Interesting. Lead artists, many artists. I haven't noticed Matt and Trey, Parker and Stone, possibly in that order, come up yet. They'll probably be reserved at the end. Was one of them a dog? Can you imagine if someone, like, well, they didn't realise that when they were making like these end sprites, they were supposed to look like the person, so they made theirs like black and they were white, for example. And then they put this down as a reference, and when people check the credits, they're like, well, this isn't you. You're not black. It doesn't work. And they're like, it was just a joke. It doesn't actually relate, and their life is ruined. I don't think that would happen. Voice talent. Yep, all in there. I'm assuming Billy Lee was the announcer, but I don't know. I would guess a lot of the other voices were just clips taken from the show, would be the sensible thing to do. Probably wouldn't take that long to record though, actually, would it? Kirk, head of PR. You always think of PR as a relatively new thing, don't you? Malk Cromack. Malcolm. Probably short for Malcolm, wasn't it? Does Acclaim still exist? I feel like they don't. Didn't they used to make the Spider-Man games before whatever happened, and now Sony makes Insomniac, is it? So someone like that make them. Acclaim. There's a lizard in their logo, I know that much. I'm thinking, I mean, with this many hands, they can't have said, yeah, that'll do for audio, can they? It must have been. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just my speakers and you won't hear any of it in the recording. That would be ideal. But I don't think that'll be the case. And we're back to Acclaim. Acclaim.com. So yeah, that's Chef's Love Shack. What it is, it's like they've had to compress all actual audio things. So like any talking, they've had to compress horribly, and you get that noise on it. And then on top of it, anything like the Comedy Central logo had that little audio logo to it. So they had to compress that because it was like an already existing thing. But the actual music for the game, they'd have made that themselves and would therefore, you know, have made it in a more compressible format to start with. So that works all right, but the rest doesn't. I don't know. Because if it was a problem in the ROM I was running, then likely that would just be something that would happen to all audio, not just some of it. It doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.